What it's like to be in love. Hey, tell me what it's like to feel protected when you hug. I've been feeling like I'm stuck. I'm so stubborn when it come to feelings. Do I love or do I lust and just enjoy the feeling? Trust me, it's a difference. See, I'm always gonna protect my heart. But when it's love, it's no protection. Can't just give them parts. You give your all, and if you don't, then you just make it hard. But when it's lust, forget the problems, just come get me hard. This how we leave our women scarred. The lust create a soul tie.
For girls all over the world, I could be chasing, but my time would be wasted. They got nothing on you, baby.
Yeah.
Nothing on
Yeah. Nothing on you, babe. Nothing on you. I know.
Bang, bang, bang. C-Town, what's happening?
Yes, yes. What's good? What's good?
Oh, man, it's all good over here, you know? You
Yes,
dig?
yes.
Like I always say, you dig?
You dig?
Yeah. Hey, y'all, C-Town, check it out. It's that time of the day. Best radio show,
The best. The best.
talk show, relationship show.
Yes.
It's uncut. It's uncensored. I'm your man, D Boogie. And you got your folks in the house.
Yes, yes. It's your
Well,
girl,
some of your
Tasha.
folks. Some of your folks.
We're a little short today, but
We
that's
ain't-
okay.
we ain't short. We ain't
you know,
short.
we back to the way we were when we first began.
Yeah, we ain't short, though. Sure.
No, we ain't short. We ain't
You know,
short.
We good. We good.
We good.
Hey, everybody deserves vacation. And
That is true.
You know,
That is true.
I was thinking about vacation on my way in myself. I think I'm gonna take about a month off.
A month?
A month. I need a break.
A month?
A month.
That's a long time.
I know. Long but short.
No, that ain't short. It ain't nothing about that short.
But here's what I'm thinking about. We do it together. We all take a month off together. How it sound now?
It sounds good, but the
Sounds-
reality of that,
Okay, that's not happening.
it's probably slim to none. It sounds good. It definitely sounds good. I'm trying to plan me a vacation. You know, I need to get somewhere with some sunshine and a beach. You know, that's what I need to do. I just see myself laying on a beach, you know, with a nice fruity drink in my hand, laying in the sun, a nice book, you know, some sunglasses with the sun kissing my body, you know.
Yeah, that's a great picture there. It's a great picture.
It is a great. It's a very good picture.
Great picture. You got to make that happen.
I intend to. So listen, y'all can find me at Instagram on at Tosh_empowers. Y'all can also catch the show on Instagram under uncut.uncensored. You can also catch the show at YouTube, right? YouTube. Relationship Talk Uncut Uncensored. Where can they find you, D Boogie?
Pretty much everywhere. I am in
Out
the
here in these
city,
streets. He in these streets, y'all.
a
Listen.
city nearby. But you know, everything is digital and informational right now. So we'll stick to that trend. You can find me on IG.
You can find him in these streets, ladies.
At Don Zani. You know, Facebook, Don Bradford. And, you know, y'all up in there. I see you.
All right, then. All right. Are we ready?
Yeah, we ready. Oh, what's up to my main man, Rafiq in the house?
Oh, yeah.
Third Eye Production.
That's a shame. I'm sorry, Rafi.
You know. So, you know, me and Rafiq was talking before.
Before I got here?
No, before the show started. I'm not going to say before you got here.
Okay, before the show.
Stop
okay.
putting yourself on blast.
It's okay. I'm okay. Look, I'm okay with that.
All right. Well, you made it. We thought we was going to have to do it without her.
You know, listen, I'm okay with all my flaws.
So we thinking about doing an all male show again.
You said that. I think you should do it.
And you know, Rafiq is actually going to be on the show.
Oh, I got to see
and
that.
ladies, for the first time, y'all will see what Rafiq looks like.
I'm gonna work the
because,
camera just so the ladies can
yeah,
see what
somebody
he
else
look
working
like.
the camera,
I'm
for
gonna
real.
be a secretary, so I'm going to be doing all the interviewing, the pre-screening.
For what?
For him.
Oh, okay.
You know, he's pretty picky. He's pretty picky. You know, you kind of like, you know, come one, come all. You know, you give everybody a shot.
Shoot your shot. Shoot your shot.
See what I'm saying? Rafiq be like, no, slow, no,
ain't making it.
no,
Don't
no.
have the pre-qualification.
So I'll do the pre-screening. But no, I think you should. I think that would be great.
Yeah, so we was talking about it. So we're gonna do it sometime soon. We'll you know, touch bases with you first and see what makes sense.
Whatever makes sense to y'all makes sense to me.
Okay, so
Yeah. I think you should just do it.
Yeah,
I
we
can't believe
gonna
you
do it.
actually did. Now, did he actually say he's going to be on the show? Did he actually say yes?
You know Rafiq now. Hold
So
on,
it wasn't.
you know,
it was not a
wasn't-
definitive yes.
He's gonna do it. I'm speaking for him.
Okay.
See, he just said yes. So
I'll
we got-
believe it
we gonna
when
be a
I see
great
it.
show. Great show.
That's gonna be a great
Great show.
Great show. So, can you put that in the works like ASAP? Because I'm interested to see that.
Yeah, we'll do it within the next. I was telling him next 2 or 3 weeks we'll try to do something like that. Okay.
Yeah, I think that'd be good. All right, well, ladies, listen, stay tuned. That's gonna be oof. Yeah, that may have to be a setup for Yeah, we'll talk about that because I want that to be all the way uncut. I want no holds barred.
Yeah. Well.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. So anywho, we ready?
Yes.
So listen, I had a very interesting conversation over the weekend with the lady, and so today's topic is going to be why he doesn't take you serious. So the long story short of it is, she's been seeing a dude for a little bit of time now. She said, I've been doing everything he asked for. I've been doing everything he like, everything he want. You know, he asked, I do it, I give, I be. I said, okay, well, what has he been doing for you? Nothing. I said, okay. Well, have you voiced that? She said, yes. I said, and he still hasn't done anything? No. I said, well, have you stopped doing some of the things you do? No. I said, okay, so let me understand this. So you're doing, you're giving, you're being. You put your stuff out there. He still isn't. I said, he don't take you serious. It's just that simple. He don't take you serious. She said, well, why not? I said, well, what do you want? Let's talk about that. What do you want out of this? And she says, well, you know, when we first started, I was just telling him I was just kind of cool with it. And, you know, things just kind of happen. I said, well, nothing kind of just happens. I said, maybe this is the problem. You know, you haven't put any parameters, no boundaries, no standards. I said, he don't take you serious. You're a joke to him. So I said, you know, we'll bring it to the show. We'll let the fellas dissect it. But, you know, my view as a woman is, you know, he don't take you serious. So jump in. What y'all think?
Well, you know, the way a situationship starts, you know, whatever you come in the door with and however you present yourself is pretty much the way that you're setting that situationship up to be. So in the particular case here, if you're a giving person, you know, I think a person, you know, that's dealing with you is going to allow you to be yourself. You're going to give, they're going to receive. Be open to receiving. If you're going to, you know, if y'all discussed already, they had discussed that they were going to just take it easy and see what it is, right? That's what
she said that when they first started kind of kicking it, she said she was just cool or whatever. But then she was like, but I really wasn't. I said, well, why didn't you
see that? And
voice
that's
that?
part of the problem right there. So I won't say it. I'll give this solution later. But if they said and act a certain way, that's pretty much what it's going to be. You know, you have to set parameters, and you know you have to give. Hey, this is what I'm looking for. Yeah, I may be cool to go through a period of just to find out if you know if this can work. But you know, once you discover that, and if that's a week, 2 weeks, a year, whatever. Whenever there's a change in your expectation is more because at one time she was satisfied.
Or pretending to be satisfied.
Or pretending to be satisfied
to get in the door.
To, you know, what he was giving.
Yeah.
And then as well, she was okay with giving of herself to him. Now that she's looking for more, or hope to have more, you know, I think a conversation needs to be had. I can't say the man is taking her for granted or taking her.
I don't think he's taking her serious.
Or serious.
He's not.
I don't think that I think that's difficult to put that
Come on now.
out there like that right
D-Boogie.
now. What?
D-Boogie, listen, we going to help this girl, okay? We're going to help this girl, and we're going to help other females that are in this situation.
Well, I mean, you see it your way. I see it from a male's perspective.
I mean, Ray Charles can see
think.
this.
I don't
it
think.
ain't, it ain't rocket science.
How long they been kicking it?
She said it's been a couple years.
A couple years.
Yes, and she said they have not put it. He won't put a title on it, and
Yeah, well, tell the whole story. Come on.
I mean, yeah. She said he won't put a title on it, and he come by when he come by. They do things when they do things, but but she's steady giving. She's steady giving of herself, and I'm like, well, tell me. What is it that you want? You saying like you doing everything he asking you to do. You being. I said, is this who you really are? And so one of the things I told her, I said, I think a lot of women get caught up into trying to be something for a man that they really not. I said, maybe you should try being who you really are, and then see if he like that. And if you don't like it, then oh well.
So hold on. So in this particular case, you believe that she's trying to be something that she really isn't, and that's kind of like just fake and act like she just want to go along. That's what you're saying. Okay.
Yes, yeah, because she came into it, which I think a lot of women come into situations pretending to be down with something that they're really not down with.
See that's wrong.
But I mean,
so how can you, if you coming in a situation and you kind of like you faking it, and
there you go.
and you can't do that if you have expectations of something greater. So you should have always come into it for the real, so you ain't wasting your time and you ain't wasting your time, because you may not be wasting somebody else's time.
Yeah, because he having a good time.
Because
he having,
he good with how we rolling.
Right.
So I think number one is for the ladies. Come into it with the expectations and purposes that may be there, or you looking for out of the relationship. Instead of say, hey, listen, I just want a part of him. And I think the one thing, ladies,
just say it, jeez.
The ladies feel as if they could change a man, or that they got the power to make a man into what they want the man to be.
They think that power lies between some places.
Yeah, and I don't. If they think that's where it's at, you're wrong.
Yeah.
If you think that you can outthink a man,
well,
you're wrong.
Well.
Because look.
Well,
if you think you can see, that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. See,
I'm gonna take a note on that.
Yeah, you're wrong. Guys don't come into a relationship. I ain't gonna say that. They don't. But we come into a relationship. Hey, let's see what we doing. I'm gonna do my best to stay on track of who I am and how I feel about you as we move forward through this relationship. So we don't come in acting one way when it's another way. Only time we pull that off if we feel we've been put pretty much like in the friend zone with somebody, and we may act kind of cool with them, but if the opportunity presents itself, we might jump in a whole different way. But if we already established, some of the pleasantries of a friendship or a situationship, we pretty much, keeping it on a level. Now, for your friend,
she's not my friend.
For
my customer,
constituent,
we can go with that.
She said she never spoke on how she truly feel, right? Mm-hmm. So I don't know what she tripping on, because I think you got to speak on how you feel. Mm-hmm. If you feel as if, and listen to the man answer. You never know. The man may say, hey, I've been thinking the same thing.
That man ain't been thinking the same thing.
He may say, come on, he may say that.
He's not. He's not.
So
we're not gonna get these ladies false hope. He's not gonna say that. He's been getting away with this for.
I'm just trying to encourage her to speak.
We're not gonna lie to this lady.
We're not lying. We don't know.
He's pretty clear. He's not. But go ahead.
Okay.
He's not.
How you gonna say something like that?
Because he's not. But listen, they've been kicking it for a couple years now. They don't even have a title.
Did she ever ask for a title?
She said she did ask him, why can't we?
That was probably like.
I said, is his name D Boogie?
That was probably 2 or 3 months into the relationship. It was too soon. She need to come back 2 years later and ask.
No, she should. First of all, she should not have waited 2 years.
Y'all ask right away and get shut down.
Well, see,
y'all stick around and y'all get shut down and stick around.
Well, no, see, okay, so let's unpack what you said, and then we can go back. Number one, he's not going to change his mind because he's already showed her that this is what it is. This is what we do, and what we do.
The discussion has to be had.
Okay, well, it sounds like the discussion has been had, and so you're trying to help this woman stay in a delirious state.
No, I'm
and,
not.
And I'm trying to bring her out of la land.
No. Look, I'm giving her a solution. That's all.
The solution is she needs to stop dealing with him. That's the solution.
That's your solution. I'm giving
That's
her
the right solution.
I'm giving her a different solution.
What solution would that be, D-Boogie?
She need to have a heart-to-heart, come to Jesus talk with this man.
Come to Jesus talk. Okay,
Yep.
so let's paint this picture again. Ladies, listen.
I tell you what. Hold that thought. We're gonna paint this picture again.
The picture's pretty
we
clear.
are gonna paint the picture again. We're gonna take a quick break.
No problem.
so that we both remember.
Let me write that down because that's paint the picture. That's what we come back at.
The United Way of Greater Cleveland and community.
Of your time, that's all that I'm asking for. Feels like this dream will never come true. I just want somebody who know how to listen and give me attention.
We dedicate this to you.
Talk to him, Monica. Talk to him.
Good intentions ain't hard to please. I don't need a lot. Just show me that you care.
That's it.
Can you be
That's it. That ain't asking for too much.
Uncut, uncensored, y'all. So when we went to break.
Yes. Do you remember?
Yes. You wrote it down.
Don't look at my notes.
No, you wrote it down.
Paint the picture.
Paint the picture.
So here go the picture, y'all. For those of you that are just tuning in, we are talking about why he doesn't take you serious. Too often, too many women get caught up in situationships, and it's been a year, it's been 2 years, it's been 3 years, and you trying to figure out why he won't commit. He does not take you serious. As I'm looking directly into this lens, honey, baby. So the picture is this. She been giving this guy husband, boyfriend benefits, and he been giving her side piece. I can't even say benefits. Side piece action. Let's just call it that. And so D Boogie want to throw her a lifeline and help her stay in La La Land even more. And I just wanted to cut the cord. Take this thing off life support and just let the machine just go down and just let it in, because he does not take you serious. Because if a man takes you serious, he takes you serious. You ain't got to beg for no title. He gonna be trying to see you. He gonna be trying to be with you. And he ain't doing none of that. So let's get into why a brother would not be taking a woman serious if he's been dealing with her for a couple years. Why? Help this lady out,
All right,
and
so-
other women like this.
Well, I'm not trying to have her, have a just ride it out or anything like that.
You sure?
What I'm am trying to say, so I'm gonna say it this way so it's clear.
Okay.
She needs to have that conversation so she could understand exactly, because right now she's questioning things. She wants to hear one thing, but you feel, listening to her and the advice you're giving her, that is something totally different. And she would not have come to you if she wasn't at this crossroad or already going down this other road. The thing is, before we get into why a person would not take someone serious, in this particular situation, she needs to draw a line and have a conversation on, hey, we either going to be this or we're going to be not what we were. We can't continue to be what we were at this particular point. We either going to be friends, or we're not going to deal with each other, or we're going to be in some form of a relationship other than a situationship.
And I disagree.
And you disagree on the outcome.
I disagree on the whole talk, because after a couple years, she's already had some conversation with this guy, and I feel like, ladies, listen. I know a lot of y'all may not agree with me, but if you keep having these conversations with a man that does not want to be serious with you, that does not want to put a title on what it is you're doing, it's almost as if now you are begging him.
It's not necessarily a title.
It's not necessarily.
You're looking for a certain title, and it's not the title that you're looking for.
See, that's the thing. I'm not about to be looking for nothing.
Well, then what's the problem?
The problem is she should not have let it go on this long. The problem is,
here's the thing. She's there. So
well, she can there. I know that ain't a word. I'm gonna hit the.
She's there, and with her being there, she needs to have closure in some type of way.
So closure is, listen, this does not work for me any longer.
In your opinion?
Listen, ladies, if you have any self-respect, if you have any value for yourself, you will not allow this behavior to go on any longer.
She was cool with it for a while.
No, she wasn't, because she said she wasn't. She was not.
But then she is getting what she deserves to get.
Oh. Okay.
I mean, if you were sitting up initially, faking, saying that, okay, yeah, I'm good with this, we'll do this and this, and you actually wanted something else, and you were expecting something else, and you thought that you could put girlfriend, wifey type of love into a situationship to get something else, and you wasn't being real about it with a partner, then you deserve what you get if you're not getting.
Wait.
It's just not right.
Well, I mean, okay, and unfortunately, I somewhat agree with you. Unfortunately,
gotta be unfortunately. I mean,
because we're
trying to help the lady out.
Unfortunately,
and anyone else in this situation.
Yeah, I mean, unfortunately, I agree.
You could agree.
With you.
It's the same
I don't like agreeing with you, because I feel like I'm leaving my ladies stranded when I agree with you. You know what I mean?
One thing, Tosh, I'm gonna say this. When it comes to ladies, I know ladies very well too.
I'm sure you do. I'm sure you do.
And with that being said, you a very unique thinking individual. Very unique.
Where the bell? Give me the bell. Tender not here, so I got to be on bail patrol.
Hey, you want the bell? Here,
yes,
take
I
the
do.
bell. I don't want her to have it.
Thank you. Okay.
All right, so you think a little different. You kind of hard. You kind of rough around the edges.
I am not hard and rough around the edges.
Yeah, kind of. You want everybody just to cut it and start over. Some people are old school. They like to work on one job for a little while and go through the ups and downs. And other people like, you know what? I think I can get a raise over here if I leave right quick.
Listen here, and I expect that coming from a man. You would want a lady to be old school and to stay in this tumultuous, non-beneficial, dead relationship.
I would not want anybody to stay in a non-beneficial, dead relationship.
Well, that's what they did back in the day. Just because he was a provider, and just because she had all 10 kids by him.
Some of that went on.
Listen, ladies, listen. Life is short.
You're trying to pull out the bad thing.
Cut it.
And good things. So you're focusing on the bad. Cut it.
Cut it.
But what I'm saying about this lady is this.
Cut it.
Hopefully she's listening.
I told her to.
Okay. So here's what I'm saying to you.
But go ahead.
Have that conversation and do not be scared of the outcome. Right now, if you're not feeling well, you don't like what you're doing, you don't like what you are receiving, you don't even, you feel maybe every time you do something, you feel it with vain now. Well, your initial action was in vain. And so if y'all can resolve this, it'll be beautiful. But what you got to do is say this. In the beginning, I thought that I can maybe do something like this with you,
But see, that would be a lie.
But I wanted more, and I act like I didn't, and I gave you what I wanted, and so I know this. So right now, I need it back from you, and if you can't do it, I need to leave you alone.
He can't do it because he's had plenty of time to do it. So ladies, you can listen to D Boogie if you want to. Okay, you're gonna be somewhere sitting in the dark room with your thumb in your mouth.
So are you saying?
crying.
Are you saying? Are you saying cut it without a conversation?
I'm saying she's already had a conversation. I'm saying she's already had conversations. If you continue to have the same conversation with a man who does not value you enough to even put a title on it.
I thought I heard you say that they never had a conversation regarding them being together.
She said that they have had conversations like, okay, well, why we not together?
That-
why
that-
we
that-
haven't put a title on
That
it.
was early in the relationship, right?
You said it was early in the relationship. You assumed it was months in, and I didn't say anything. I didn't ask her when it was, but it doesn't
Okay.
matter when it was. The point is that
Well,
it happened.
I've seen this movie,
I bet you have.
and it's early in the relationship.
Well, I don't know when it was.
It's shut down, and then they never bring it back up again.
See, I don't know when it was.
So you need to you need to
No.
bring it up,
No.
but you need to bring it up with finality.
No, this would be my advice to
That's
her.
my advice to you.
Don't listen to D Boogie, ladies. D Boogie is a man, and I'm gonna just leave that there. Ladies, listen. For the young lady who is listening today and is going through this situation, the conversation needs to be somewhere along the lines. This does not work for me. I respect what you want to do, but this ain't gonna work for me no more. And exit stage left. If a person does not value your presence, you make them feel your absence. And that will tell you whether or not you are any value to him. If he don't come back checking for you, it ain't what you thought it was in the beginning. It ain't what you think it is anyway, because he won't even claim you as his woman. So why am I gonna keep sitting having conversations with you? Bye. On to the next. Keep it moving. That's what I say. Now, let's get to, I know you don't like it, D
No,
Boogie.
we good. Let's move on.
What's the problem? Why I'm feeling some energy, coming off you. What's the problem?
Do you want me to have a problem? I said we're good. We can move on.
Oh,
I don't have a problem.
okay.
Now, but do you want me?
No, I don't want no problems.
I mean, this ain't my situation.
I don't want no problems.
I expressed what I had to say. You expressed what you had to say. We disagree,
Okay.
and we'll leave it like that.
Sounds good. So, let's talk about why a man would not take a lady serious. If you meet a woman, you're hanging out with her for a period of time. I don't know what y'all time frame is when you feel like, okay, it should be serious. It should be getting serious. What would make a man not take a woman serious? I think it's important for women to know this.
Well, I'm gonna just be brutally honest. I mean, just not feeling you that way.
Just not into it.
Hey, just don't feel you that way to take you to go all the way with you. It's good enough to do it at a certain level, but not all the way. And is that no disrespect to you?
Yeah.
I mean, just like a woman could feel the same way about a man. A woman, I know women get plenty of suitors. and with that being the case, they have them on different levels. So the thing is, just don't feel that way about you.
Okay.
And that's just being brutally honest. The other thing could be because there's other, he is living a life of a player. And living the life of a player, he can't take anyone serious. He has to be surface with everybody. And there could be a lot of other things. Now, we're talking about those two things I'm giving you are two things that could be on the man. But a lot of times, a man doesn't take a woman serious because of the type of woman she is. He may not. It could be something as simple as, I don't even like the TV shows she watch. When we sit down.
Is that a thing?
We have a saying about women. All right, Eric. Mr. Nolan leaving the building, y'all. Many men
Really?
have an issue with women that love to watch things like them Housewives of Atlanta,
Really?
Kardashians, that won't miss this stuff because
Wow.
because those shows are their ratings are based upon women of certain type of actions. And so, if a woman finds that entertaining, a lot of men like, you know what, I don't think I can take this lady serious.
Okay, so hold on, pause. Okay, and this is why, this is exactly why we're having this conversation. So are you telling me that the fellas, y'all actually are in agreement that if a woman watches those particular shows, you put her in a certain category?
Absolutely.
Rafiq, you agree with that?
And it's not a guilty pleasure, but it's like, this is must-see television for her. Yeah.
Wow. Okay, ladies, you're learning something. What
Well,
category is that?
It's,
Wow, that's interesting.
It's just, hey, she could be drama. Something like that.
Okay.
And then it also, can go to how, a man, he see how she treats her other people around. If a man is going to, before a man, I'm talking about a man. I ain't talking about boys.
Okay, you're talking about a grown man.
I'm talking about a grown man.
Okay, grown man
that's contemplating, or not contemplating isn't the word I want to use. That is considering.
There we go.
Hey, I'm feeling her. I really like her, but let me start paying attention. See, boys, I really like her, and they act like girls, and they just jump in. But a grown man has been around so many situations.
Okay, that's good.
That he's going to say, I'm considering her, so let me just check her out.
Let me watch her.
Let me watch. Let me see how she moves
I
this way,
respect that.
how she moves this way. And so, unlike the young lady that, brought up this topic, we're not going to speak on, hey, I'm watching you and see how you move. We're gonna act like we gonna dig you, we're gonna do things that show.
Yeah.
But you still in the dating stage with us.
Wow.
Because we want to sit up and say, I can't commit to you this way like this right now.
Yeah.
Because I got to check you out and see how you are.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna check you out in a restaurant. I want to see how you're gonna treat a server. This little stuff.
Yeah.
So there's little things like that to see how you are, and it's not necessarily how we are together. We already airtight.
Yeah.
I'm already feeling you a little bit. You feeling me. But if we together, then we won. And so you represent me as I represent you. And
That's
so
really
that
good.
representation, I can't have you representing me. And this is how you act out here. So it's things like that.
That's interesting because I was in a relationship with a guy, and unbeknownst to me, he was like, yeah, I watched you. I would see you here, I would see you there. I saw how you interact with people. I was like, so you sat and watched me all this time? He was like, yeah. I just, before I just wanted to see, how you acted with people. So that's interesting. So ladies, that's real.
I mean, I've set up and told a young lady once before, I studied you.
Wow.
I mean, I actually studied you
Wow.
just to see how you move. When you're studying something, you have different theories and things like that. You have
Wow.
cause and effects. You're gonna cause something to happen to see how it's going to affect the situation.
Wow.
See what the result is over the expectation.
Wow.
So you doing little things just to see, hey, is this really the one? Like, for example, go back to our lady. Give her. Don't give.
Well, if she cut it, she won't be giving.
See, she ain't did anything yet. She had, so we listen. I know you haven't.
And she probably won't, for real.
Well, I mean, whatever she do, there's a couple things we're gonna give her so she could think about it. You say cut it, I say bring it, do a Jesus talk. So with her, she a giver, and she's naturally a giver.
But see, I don't know that, and this is, I don't know.
Did she give you a tip? Did she give you a conversation?
She did, but here's why I say this. I know she's not gonna like this, but it ain't nothing that I haven't really said to her. There are certain people who are natural givers, and then there are people who give to people please,
with expectation,
to try to make a person feel a certain type of way,
right.
And she's kind of one of those people where she gives out of a need. She gives out of a need to feel validated. She gives out of a need to feel wanted and special, not because I just want to see you smile.
And let me add to that. And also, it may be some people they give hoping that it's going to come back to them 10 times some type of way.
Yeah.
Listen, for y'all that do that, that give and hope that it's going to come back to you tenfold, that's not given to a man. That's not given to a woman. That's given to God. He's the only one
That's it.
that can give it back to you tenfold.
That's it. Yeah. And so I can't say she's a natural giver. I think that based on what she told me, I think she did all of these things to win him. She did all.
So she was expecting to get something.
Yeah, she was expecting to get something. Yeah, and so now that it did not yield the benefits that she had hoped for, now she's upset. And so, that goes back to, ladies, I think, I really truly believe that, too often, women put a fake facade on and a fake image on to try to lure the man in instead of just really walking 10 toes down in who you are, and if he like it, great. If he don't, great. Keep it moving, because then you don't waste no time. Now you done wasted a year, 2 years, and you haven't even been the true you. This man don't really know who you are. You done put on a whole act just to try to get him, and you still don't have him. And it's just a mess of a situation. But we're gonna take a break, and we'll come back to ladies, why are y'all so afraid to just be you? I'm curious.
COVID is still in our community.
Would you say so what?
I don't know what you're talking about.
See, I was trying to play you. Huh?
Oh yeah.
I almost had you.
Nope.
Almost had
You
you.
said, okay, what'd you say? Nope.
Uncut, uncensored. 95.9 FM, WOVU. Hey, y'all, you heard the blurb on our break. Make sure you download the app, the WOVU app, and hear us anywhere crystal clear. Oh, I need to turn my phone off. I heard it beeping.
Look at you.
Let's see. Maybe somebody want to talk about the show.
It might be somebody upset with you about what you're talking about on the show.
I told everybody it's Wednesdays at 5.
Listen, whatever is said on the show is for the show. Some truth into it. But yeah, we went to break. For those of you who are just tuning in, we are talking about why he's not taking you serious. I want to get into this, from a woman's point of view. I can't say why a man isn't taking a woman serious. I have a lot of male friends, and I know some of the things that I hear is that, women don't be true to themselves. Like one of the things you said, D Boogie. I didn't know that was a thing, the shows, which makes sense because when I run into women that watch those shows, I just be like, oh my God, I don't know how, if she got a man, I don't know how you deal with her. They're a lot. So I can only imagine, for a man that's dealing with a woman that, binge watch Atlanta Housewives or the Kardashians. I can't stand the Kardashians. I'm mad I even gave them a shameless plug. But anywho, so yeah, let's talk about that, because maybe this can help you ladies. You get with a guy, you think it's getting serious, but he's not taking you serious. What are you doing? Where are you going wrong? I don't think you can out love them or screw them, if I can say that on the air.
You've already said it.
Yeah, well, okay. So can you please help these women out here that's out here in these situationships with these dudes? And the fellas, the dudes ain't taking them serious. Why are men not taking women serious? Does the body count matter? Let's get into it. Do the baby daddy count matter? Does the past, does a woman's past history matter? If she was known to be to you know, she got down with the get down, you know, back in the day, does that matter today?
Man, that's a tricky question there. I mean,
if she got live back in the day, listen,
that was
here.
back in the day, so we're going to try to give you a little pass on that.
A little pass or
give
a
you a
big
little
pass?
pass on that. But we watching.
Now, what if she really got live? Like, you know, some of your homeboys that you run with, like, yeah, man, listen here, we used to call her to go liver.
Oh, well, man, I ain't going to talk about me.
But now you didn't matter,
Y'all
and you feeling her.
Y'all ain't going to talk about me. I'm going to have to.
You gonna pass?
I'm going to have to pass on that.
Yo!
You know, pass on.
But hold on, you done already been kicking it with her for a couple months now. Now you bring her to a set, your homeboy is there, and they like, man, that's you? Oh, listen here. She would go.
Did she do that rodeo trick on you?
She did all the tricks.
Yeah, she did. No, but I mean, in a case like that, for real, no, I'm gonna have to let it go. I'm gonna have to let it loose.
So
yeah, I mean, you know, hey, listen, I have a problem if you was running like that in your past, but if you ran like that somewhere else, you'll get a pass. But if you ran like that around the guys I kick it with, for some reason, I just wasn't in the room back then. I ain't gonna be in that room now by myself because they still come around me. And you know, I know how some of the guys are.
So let's make it plain. So because this happens, we know this happens. So are you gonna still kick it with her, but she can't be your woman? You already been kicking it with her.
Well, it's like this. It's like this. The kick could be different these days than it was then, so it's cool. But if I'm feeling her, I'm gonna have to leave her alone.
So so let's make it. So let me ask you. Let's make.
Do you understand what I'm saying?
I do, but I want to make it real clear. So because there's some ladies out here in these situations. There's a whole lot of them in these situations. They went hard.
Move to a different city.
You say move to a different city. So you gonna keep her and y'all move to a different city?
She
needs to move.
They're going to a different city on their own.
You going with her? He said no. Okay.
I might come and visit every now and then.
Okay, so you're gonna still kick it with her. So let's paint the picture. So you met this chick. You've been kicking with her for a few months now. You take her to a set. You know, you like, look, you come with me. You gonna come to this party with me? Boom, boom. How wasn't it? Now she meet your boys. She never met your boys. You going to a party? She your date. Y'all been kicking it 2, 3, 4 months now. You bring her in. They like, oh, that's you.
Oh yeah, I remember her from back in the day.
I remember from back in the day.
Yeah, she
they
was
tell
cool.
you about her. Now you already been kicking strong with her. You feeling her. You like her. Like y'all been hanging. That's why she your date. You gonna cut it. She can't be your woman, but you still gonna kick it with her.
Well, it's like this.
It's real simple.
It's kind of no. It's there's variables to all this stuff now. We just ain't gonna cut the cut. The reality is, I may see her if I'm feeling her.
You feeling her?
I'm feeling her.
Okay. Mm-hmm.
My dude's like, oh man, back in the day, she was X, Y, and Z.
She went hard.
She went hard, X, Y, and Z.
Mm-hmm.
Back in the day, I was A, B, C. So
okay,
I might sit up here and try to,
okay.
I just ain't gonna bring her around. Damn.
Okay. So can she be your woman? Potential wife.
She could be my woman.
Okay.
Anyone that's my woman at this stage is a potential wife.
Okay, so you gonna keep her. Okay. So,
I mean, I'm saying that's a possibility. That is not a final answer.
You heavy on the possibilities.
Yeah, that's a possibility. I'm not gonna rule her out like that because of her past. Because if that's the case, I'm ruled out everywhere.
Well,
because of my past.
Well, the unfortunate thing is that there's double standards for men and for women. Unfortunately, y'all get a trophy for being community. A woman.
No.
I think that really is changing.
Yeah,
I don't see it changing.
Well, it depends on the people you run with. I need to just say, like, for real, that, like, in my experience, and I think and experience a lot of people, you know, there's nowadays, like the whole idea of slut shaming, really for adults, people aren't really on that anymore.
Really?
I know I'm not. I know the people I'm with are not, and people I'm not. We're just not doing that. Nobody's on that anymore.
So people get a pass for being a slut.
I mean, if you, it's.
See,
I mean, like the thing is, it's not even about. It's such a non-issue. Like I mean, like I think that like in the past there was a thing about you. There was almost something about people got off on punching down on people, and like nobody's on that bullying people for the choices that they make. I mean, I just keep it moving. I mean, like it is what it is.
So are you? So let me pose the question to you then. Since you said nobody's on slut shaming, are you gonna be with the girl? Can she be your main, your potential wife? Oh, see, now look at your eyes now. See, which one is it? You know, she was.
He's 18.
Right.
See why I wear the sunglasses?
Right. You said right. I just saw his eyes. You just said
eyes.
nobody's shaming anybody for their past.
But
so hold on. Wait a minute, D-Boogie. Don't throw my lifeline. So you meet her. She was a go-liver. She went hard. Okay. She they know her. Her name is probably on some bathroom walls.
We get it.
Okay. So can she be your woman? It's yes or no, Rafi.
I mean, there's a lot, like you said.
So you know what?
I mean,
the two don't go together.
It's possible. Anything's possible.
You know what, ladies? Listen,
It's a wide world out there. It's possible.
You know what?
I'm just saying, I don't.
So you know what, ladies? Listen here. I know y'all can't see Rafiq's face, but trust me. One moment he said nobody's shaming people for their past. The next moment I asked him, is he going to wife and make the woman who has this past?
He did
and
not
now
say
it's a possibility.
Yes or no.
The fact that you could not say yes or no, ladies, listen, the past matters.
No.
So part of why he's maybe not taking you serious is because maybe you've been around too many blocks. So I'm going to just make it real plain and real simple for you. So even though he's still coming by and y'all getting down with the get down, but the reason you don't have no title,
That's a great possibility.
Oh, I'm just making it real clear for the ladies.
It's a great possibility.
I just told y'all what it is. So if you would have practiced a little bit more self-control, or maybe now, maybe you'll have the title. Next.
Just watch your circles.
That's it.
Just watch your circles.
You know what?
So me and my crew's gonna get with you and your crew.
That's the problem. She done got with too many crews.
Yeah, what I'm saying. Watch your circle. Keep your circle tight.
Oh my goodness.
It's
Okay, so now that we
boys move in silence.
Okay, now that we've gotten there, what's the other reason y'all ain't taking her serious? She done spent too many blocks. What else? See, they ain't gonna tell y'all, but y'all just
no. We trying to help ladies out why men don't take them as serious as they would like. I think another reason is the you just it could be your response, your reaction to things. It could be your way you keep your house up and everything. Those are
housekeeping.
Yeah, I mean,
okay.
for listen. Here's the thing, ladies, and I think y'all don't understand the seriousness of a relationship, of a committed, a covenant relationship. Y'all just want that.
Well, covenant is marriage.
Okay, is that a relationship? Is that part of? Is that a stage of?
Two are different. Okay, go ahead.
You mentioned the word marriage while you were talking,
My
right?
bad, I did.
Okay, so I mentioned another word for it.
You did.
Is
so
that
go
okay?
ahead. My bad. I hit the bell on me, by the way.
Okay.
That's on me.
So you want that so bad that you're willing to accept it from anywhere. You're willing to be open to it from anywhere, and your want for it becomes almost a need. And so you are in hot pursuit of it at all times, and the expectation is then when it is consuming you because you don't have it, that a man is thinking that way too. We desire a relationship with one singer, one woman. We desire that.
I don't believe that.
In the case of pursuing that, we are very selective. We don't take it lightly. Y'all could be with somebody, don't like it, and go be with somebody else. A man ain't going.
Okay, what's the problem? I don't understand. What was the problem in your statement?
I'm trying to help these ladies, so if you want to take some time out and listen,
No,
you're gonna
go
learn
ahead,
something too.
Oh, I am
Okay.
learning. I'm right.
All right, you ain't writing. You ain't wrote nothing down.
Don't be lying to the people.
The thing is this. So we're not necessarily at any point of our lives. There may be a time, but it's not the majority of the time. We're looking to be in a relationship. I'm kicking it with you, so we could be in a relationship. That's not how we're coming into it. Mm-hmm. So y'all see it as, oh, well, this is my man, and we gonna have a title. It's my man. This my boy, my dude, whatever you want to call him, my guy. This mine. We like, hey, we together. We do things. We enjoy each other's company. And it could just be me and you. You want to put a title on it already? Okay, we throw a title on it.
What's already?
3 months into it? Already? You want you?
Well,
now
3 months. 3 months is It's probably be like, I mean, 3 months is okay. It depends on how much time y'all spending.
I tell you what, for the sake of the conversation, 6 months into it.
6 months, definitely.
Okay,
what we doing?
You want to throw a title on it. Not the question what we do.
Let's be exclusive.
The question what we doing.
Yeah.
And let's be exclusive. We can handle that.
Oh, can y'all really?
But we want to put a title on it.
Even if we
That because I'm with you exclusively, don't make you my woman.
6 months, okay. 6 months. By 6 months, I should know what we're doing. Even if there's no title.
What do you think we should be doing?
It's not about what I think we should be
It is,
doing.
of
Let's
course,
talk about
'cause
what we're doing. Are we working towards a relationship?
I can't ask you what you think.
You can.
Okay, so what do you think we should be doing in 6 months?
So at this point, if this was me and I had just met somebody and we had been kicking it for 6 months, strong and tough, the conversation would be like, okay, well, what are we doing? And then if you ask me it that way, I would say, well, are we working towards a relationship? Because at this point
You're
in
still
life,
asking questions. I asked you one question. What do you think we should be doing?
what I think we should be doing. What I think we should be doing is working towards a relationship, and if we're not working towards a relationship, then I'm done. I'm out.
Okay, all right, okay, that's good. That's good. Now that's what your friend or
She's not
your
my friend.
constituent
Thank you.
needs to do. That's the host.
Well, they're past 6 months.
Doesn't make a difference. They need to have that on what the consequence is going to be based upon where we at. Where we at right now. You ever? There's something that's called a unstoppable object. That force is unstoppable, and it's coming up against something that's unmovable. Unstoppable is moving. Unmovable is there. So that's where they're in this relationship.
It's not a relationship though.
And when they collide, or this situationship, they're on a track to collide. And when they collide, neither one of the two will ever be the same. It will form something new. And whether it's something good or bad, that's where they're at right now. We got to get ready to close this up. Got about 1 more minute.
I ain't got nothing to say besides, girl, cut it.
Okay.
He said okay.
Yeah,
Don't be blowing my stuff off like that.
I mean,
Like
that's
I
how
ain't
you
saying
feel.
nothing.
That's how you feel.
Yes,
Okay.
it's pointless.
I mean,
It's pointless.
you
It's
know,
pointless.
do what you got to do to be happy. If that's you cut it.
Cut it.
If you want to stay there and go along for the ride a little longer, you go for the ride a little bit longer.
Don't go
But
along for the ride.
either one of the two, I don't suggest you to do any one of those. I suggest you to have that conversation with a purpose, and whatever your purpose is, you're tired, you're fed up on how y'all are, and that's what needs to be discussed. And you need to be prepared for whatever decision is about to come your way.
Well, all right.
What it's like to be in love. Hey, tell me what it's like to feel protected when you hug. I've been feeling like I'm stuck. I'm so stubborn when it come to feeling.